Hello and welcome. My name is Paige. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. I want to just give a little brief update on the current energy that we are all experiencing that really, from my perspective, ballooned or began to really open up a few weeks ago when we had many of the personal planets in square to Saturn, and then last week in square with Neptune, as well as the Capricorn full moon. And if you want to know a little deeper of what I'm talking about, I did a full moon reading, which should be on the channel if you want to check out the playlist or the videos. Anyway, I'm talking today about Neptune in Pisces at the very last degree of Pisces, which is big. Anytime a planet is at the very end degrees of a sign, the energy is concentrated, it is more intense, it is strong, because it's really pushing us to break through and break free and learn and grow from the past. And with Neptune at 29 degrees of Pisces, it's also in an opposition to Black Moon Lilith, which is not a planet, but it is a point within the elliptical orbit of the moon, which I just reference as the dark side of the moon, basically. So there's a flush of old energies that are coming through for us all, most likely through the emotions, a flood of old memories, old feelings. It's very watery. It is helping us to release feelings of inadequacy, vulnerability, those feelings of not good enough, not worthy enough, I don't know what I'm doing, things that have kept us detached from our true self. That would be the Black Moon Lilith in opposition to Neptune. So this is really helping us to release, let go of old feelings and beliefs, thoughts that have kept us stuck, releasing old patterns so that we're no longer running the same interference moving forward. This is an energetic recalibration of the old belief systems from the Pisces age, the Pisces era that we've all grown up and lived in. We will be experiencing major changes in our lives, personally and collectively, and changes in our lives, changes in our behaviors, our mannerism, our thoughts, our beliefs, as we move through the tension of these old energies from the past. And there's a lot of push-pull energy I'm personally experiencing and witnessing. Others experience as well. So, you may be finding yourself questioning, where are we headed, right? What obstacles do we need to overcome? What storms do we need to endure on our journey getting to the new energy, the new paradigm, the new space? This is a mental shift, mental and emotional shift. There are activations that are happening energetically, awakenings, becoming more aware of what has oppressed us, what has kept us in a holding pattern of feeling that we are not adequate enough to take care of ourselves and to live our true soul self. Most of the obstacles, most of the blocks, most of the things that have been standing in our way, and the rules, the oppression, the dominating forces, are all remnants of old energies. Pisces generation, Pisces not generation, Pisces era, Pisces age. They're on their way out, but before they, and this is going to take some time, they're really stirring up. They're stirring up within us as well as around us. Many of these blocks, obstacles, people or things that are standing in our way, most of them are part of the illusion, Neptune. Black Moon, Lilith, and Neptune in opposition, both at 29 degrees. Lilith at Virgo, Neptune in Pisces. Black Moon, Lilith, that is our fears, our worries, our insecurities, our doubts. And in Virgo, that is fear of failure, being worthless, inadequate, vulnerable, incapable, not perfect, not good enough. So these may be arising within you, deep within you, as well as old memories of when we have been oppressed, possibly even dominated by another or by outside forces. Neptune is the illusion. Neptune is the dream. It is fantasy. It can also be the nightmare. The unconscious mind, our unconscious and subconscious programming is coming to the light of consciousness. Unconscious breakdowns and fears that have always been illusions. And you may, if you sit through this storm of your own personal illusions that are arising within you, you may find that that actually wasn't at all what I had expected. This person actually isn't at all the way I had perceived them. My potential is actually way more tangible than I could ever expect it to be. It's a breakdown of fears that have always been an illusion, which is part of our programming, which limited our perception of ourselves, which limited our capabilities and our strengths. We are breaking through and breaking free from this. But before we can break through, before we can break free, we have to witness, experience, and intentionally want to release from your old beliefs about yourself, your fears, your doubts, your worries, your insecurities. And it's easier said than done, right? I think many of us have gone through this washing machine cycle a few times, maybe a few times too many. A lot of times we'll be like, when's it gonna end? Well, we are going through what's known as a purification process. The new energy is coming in, and it's coming in through the crown. And it's stirring up all the dirt and the grime and the remnants of the past, bringing them back up into the light of consciousness, the light of awareness within us. And so we then re-experience Neptune through our imagination, through our thoughts, our perception, all of the old programming, the old fears, the old doubts, the old insecurities, the old worries. So know that, allow the agitation to happen, and that the rinse cycle, this is important, that we allow the rinse cycle. If you imagine yourself in a washing machine, or as a washing machine, getting push, pulled, agitated. Now it's time to rinse, release, let go. Let go of that which had you stuck, had created obstacles, had created doubts, fears, worries, insecurities. And you will find the truth. You will find that it was all in the imagination. It was all part of my programming and part of my past trauma. A lot of that has been coming up as well. Past traumatic experiences, which have created doubts, insecurities, worries, fears. Those memories are creeping back up for a reason, so that we can see it in a new light and release the old. So that is what I wanted to put out there for all of you. I hope that you're all doing well. And hopefully I will be able to come back on very soon and do some readings for us all. Sending you all so much love. Allow this cycle to do its thing, but know that everything that is happening for a very specific purpose, and it is helping us to push through the old and move into the new energy that is already here. Earth is already anchored in the fifth dimensional energy. We are working to catch up and get into our natural frequency, our natural energy. So that is the message for today. Sending you all so much love. Have a beautiful day, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Take care. Bye.